Good morning, everyone. Today's meditation comes from the book of Galatians, chapter 3, and I'm going to read from verse 26. So in Christ Jesus, you are all children of God through faith. For all of you who were baptized into Christ have clothed yourselves with Christ. There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male or female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. The Apostle Paul has been teaching the Christians at Galatia that their understanding of the gospel has implications in so many ways. For a start, we have never worked for our salvation. It wasn't something that we had to earn, but rather it was a gift that God freely offered to us, a gift that we received through faith. And so Paul is saying, don't think that you had to strive or work for your salvation. Actually, God gave it to you and you freely received it. And that has implications, that freedom and the way that we've received it, for our relationships inside the church, not just for the way that we became a Christian, but also for the way that we live as a Christian inside the church and obviously inside the world as well. But here in this short section, the Apostle Paul is saying that all the dynamics of relationships inside the church change to be those of unity and equality. That is an egalitarian church Paul is talking about here. He's saying basically that the boundaries, all of the brick walls that people faced in their relationships and the way they understood their place in society have been broken down through Christ, such that even the national distinctions have gone. There's neither Jew nor Gentile. The workaday and the slave conditions are gone. There's no longer slave nor free. And even the gender differences are changed because they're not male or female anymore, but we are all one in Christ. We are all human beings who belong to Jesus' church. Now, the society in Galatia was very stratified. There were people who had great power and position. There were people right down at the bottom, and things could hardly change for anybody. You were kind of stuck wherever you were. And so there were people who were used to wielding great power and getting what they want, and those who had to serve and earn meager wages just to make it through. But when they went to church, all these distinctions evaporated. This is what Paul was teaching, that the master was no longer just a master or the slave a slave, but actually they were all one in Christ Jesus. And this is a profound reality of Jesus' church. You don't always see it played out, mind you. But there is a theological basis for an egalitarian church in which we are all one, which we are all esteemed equally in Christ. We are all children together. We all are clothed in Christ, such that all the barriers come down and we can all relate as equals in Jesus Christ. God bless you. Hey, see ya.